So the Pitaka MagEZ Pro case was one case for the 14 Pro Max that did not make my top 10. I don't even know if it made my honorable mention cases. And if you know me and be following me for some time, you know for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, this case lived on it because it was just about perfect. All right, there were a few things, give or take, that kind of annoyed me, but overall, it was one of my best cases last year for the 13, and I didn't get that same vibe for the 14. But I am safe to say, and I'm here telling you that the case has been updated, and this case has become a case that wasn't in my top 10 to now probably being in my top 5 when I make my new video of my top 10 cases. So yes, Pitaka did upgrade the Pro case for the 14 Pro Max. Now, what you're looking at is the older version, and I want to make sure that I show you the differences between the two so you know that there are improvements when it comes to the case. So the two major things that was an issue with this case. One was the MagSafe Strength. Now, the version for the iPhone 13 Pro Max probably could pick up me if I had a magnet inside of my back or something, because that's how strong it was. But when it comes to this 14 version, I was just, and they had their reasons as why they reduced the magnetic strength, but it really didn't even try to pick up my bass. And as you can see this, pay close attention because you will need to see the details when I switch it over to the updated version. This one doesn't even try to pick this bass up. I mean, it doesn't even try to movement. You can look at this camera angle over here. Usually you can kind of hear my bass lift up. It doesn't do anything when it comes to that. So first thing first, the MagSafe was weak when it came to this original MagEZ Pro case. And the deal breaker, I can kind of deal with the MagSafe because I'm starting to believe that not having the strongest MagSafe is okay as long as it's decent. It'll last on your car mounts and different things like that. But one thing that was a complete deal breaker was the buttons. All right, the buttons on this one, you just had to press them a little bit too hard. I found them to be just a little bit too mushy, and you kind of had to just press them. Like I said, you're pressing too hard to activate the buttons. You shouldn't have to do that. So between the MagSafe Strength and the mushy buttons, this case never found its way back on my phone after that initial review. I just kind of set it down to the side, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm pretty sure Pitaka will watch this video. I was gonna do a video of the most disappointing cases, and guess which one was gonna be there? This one right here. But since this version is corrected now, we don't got to think about that old version. Let's go ahead and bring the newer version in. Now, it's really not going to be able to distinguish between the two when you're actually looking at the cases because they look the exact same. If you want to check out the original review of this case, I'll be sure to link it down below. But this is going to be the updated one right here. Let me get these smudges off. And I'm here to report that one thing that they didn't correct is these smudges on the back. All right, yes, the case is still going to get plenty of smudges, but honestly, I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and test that MagSafe Strength out. Now, you remember on that previous one, the older version that I was just finished talking about a few minutes ago, that one didn't even try to budge this base. All right, let's take a look at this one now. Now, it's not super strong to when it's picking this up, but you can hear it trying to pick this. And if I go real slow, I could almost pick this bass up. So it trying to pick the bass up shows me that the MagSafe Strength has improved just a little bit. And MagSafe doesn't have to be super strong, but just give me a little bit of strength and it's good to go. So the MagSafe Strength has been improved just a tad bit, and that's fine with me. I've been using this for about 2 weeks or so in my car. Every mount that I have, I use MagSafe 100%, and it has not gave me any issues. It hasn't fallen off or anything. With the older version Pitaka Pro case, I literally had it fall off my car mount, and that just shows you that magnet was just a little bit lacking. So that's also showing you that the magnets are improved. Yeah, they could be stronger, but trust me, they are strong enough to do whatever you need to do when it comes to MagSafe. And the next thing was the buttons. All right, now it's kind of hard to kind of get a gist of the buttons because you got to just take my word for them, and I'll let you know that they are more clicky, but you can actually hear how clicky those buttons are. I'm gonna tell you right now, the previous version was not clicking like that. Those buttons were mushy. So the buttons are a little bit clickier. The MagSafe Strength is a little bit stronger. And I feel like I'm right back to almost having my 13 Pro Max model. Yes, the MagSafe Strength is gonna be a little bit more weaker, but I'm here to tell you, man, it is fine. Trust me, I use MagSafe. It is good for everything that you are going to do MagSafe related. Now, a question you're probably going to ask is, T, how do I know if I order online, do I have the updated version? Now, I can tell you that if you order from Pitaka directly, that's for sure going to be the upgraded version. And I tried to reach out to them to ask them on Amazon, like, hey, if they order it from Amazon, is it going to be the updated version? I haven't had an answer back yet. So if I have a video, if I have an answer back, I'll be sure to leave the answer in the pinned comment down below. But I did have some people in my Discord tell me, yo, I ordered one from Amazon and it was good. So in order to eliminate all of that, I will include both links down in the description for Pitaka's website directly and also Amazon. And you can choose between the two of which one you want to go out there and buy. But when you get it, test the buttons. That's going to be the #1 thing that you can test out to see what has improved on this case. And I'm here to tell you, man, look, I got my old boo thing back. This is like me and the ex got back together, and I feel like I ain't going nowhere. I feel like your boy might be off the streets, and I'm hanging the player card up when it comes to cases because it's something about it. Yes, it leaves smudges and everything, but just the fit of it, it's just something about it, man. Everything from the original version is spot on. The super tight fit, the thinness, I feel like it's back. I feel like the Pitaka MagEZ Pro 3 case is back for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So check it out, man. Links down below. Go get yourself one. If you want to check the previous review I did about it, so you can see all the buttons and different things like that, I will be sure to pop that video right there.